Calm down, Remus.
How can I calm down? This is the 4th time that I've had somebody hack into my fucking YouTube!
I know, I've just seen the video myself.
Do you want to look at it again? Do you want to look at it again? Look! Daniel Banner taking over it! What? How do you think I'm supposed to feel about this?
Honestly, I don't know how it's happened. I don't know how he's even hacked it. I mean, he's got the brain the size of a fucking pea.
He's done it! That bastard Crimson's done it! Leo Libra! Fucking Sinister's done it! Every single fucker is trying to use me just because they can't make creative shit on their own!
Well, there's only one way to deal with this, and it's fucking now. Don't worry, Remus. I've got an idea. Yeah? I've got this new antivirus software, yes. Cutting edge. Yeah? So the next time if anyone tries to hack our accounts, we'll know about it. And we can nip it in the bud straight away. But you know what? It's going to get really, really dark around here, isn't it? Especially for some people who think they're clever enough to try and take us on now, aren't they?
Seems like everybody's now starting to grow a pair and think that they can take us on. I've been asking for people to take us seriously for so long. You know what? I'll give them the credit. They are. But for some reason, they think they can step over a line where the respect turns into ignorance.
Let them be ignorant. End of the day, they're the poor fools here who are going to get it. Because, you know, it doesn't matter how long WrestlePalooza is going to be. Because eventually it will happen. And when that day comes, it's going to be Judgment Day for them all.
Oh yeah, DB, it's not 3 months. Where the fuck did you get that from?
Idiot! How could you make that simple mistake?
We don't even know when it's going to be happening. We can't predict it. If we can't predict it, how the fuck are you going to?
God's sake. I don't know what Banner thinks, honestly. His mind must be so it must be so in the clouds here, thinking of all these cartoony ways to look like an absolute dork.
Dork is understating it. Understating it by 10,000 miles.
No. Calm down. It doesn't change our plans, doesn't it?
It doesn't change anything.
You're still gonna go into WrestlePalooza. You're gonna beat the living hell out of Connor Cage and defend your cruiserweight title and retain it. And then later on, you're gonna do the ultimate grudge match against 3 other fuckers who think they got your number.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And while I'm at it, I might as well address the elephant in the room, and that is Dylan Pickin. See, Dylan, you, my friend, are in for a world of hurt, my friend. Because, you know, the fact of the matter is that you actually think you got a chance against me. You have no idea who you're facing, mate. I am the man of destiny for a reason. I am the society's top lieutenant. I'm the destiny that matters. And before long, at WrestlePalooza, after I take care of you and blind your other eye, I'm going to make sure you will never forget the name of Robert DiCaro.
And when you've had your little introduction to the society from him, you're in the Cruiserweight tournament, aren't you? I know you want to get your hands on me just as much as you want to get your hands on my friend here. After everything we did. I never asked. How did your family feel when you came back? With your eye almost hanging out from its socket. You having to hold it in like Rey Mysterio. Huh? How did it feel? Knowing that you failed on that day. Knowing that you could never look your young one and your wife in the eyes. Well, I at the time. I know you want to get your hands on me, and weirder things have happened. If you somehow go through the entirety of the Cruiserweight tournament and you win, that would not be the strangest thing to happen.
No, it wouldn't.
But it would almost be fate, and I welcome fate such as this. So good luck to you on that, and do we still have that tag match with him and DB after?
Well, they made the challenge, didn't we? But we never had the time to accept it, didn't we? Because we've been too busy.
We've been so busy. We've been doing actual professional wrestlers shit. We've been actually progressing ourselves further. We've been absolutely dominating in terms of the SWF YouTube and online landscape. Nobody else has been able to compete with us.
No one. Not even that, who's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. Oh, what's his name? Carnage.
Oh, carnage.
You know, it's funny that he's been killing his roster off with a gun.
Yeah. I've been keeping up to date with your past. Evangelion, doing that little 80s montage with the got boxing gloves swinging about everywhere, thinking it can take on someone like Carnage who's just going to shoot him. I don't know what's more sad, the fact that Evangelion thought he could win that, or the fact that Carnage had to use a gun to win.
I think his name's Evangelist.
I couldn't give less of a fuck. Evangelion, Evangelist, and go fuck himself for all I can care.
The fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter where you're from, SNW or EMW.
EMW.
Yeah, we all know about you, Harry G. 40-time champ.
I feel like that's somebody who's got a little bit of a Triple H power complex going right there, don't you think, Robert DeCaro?
Oh yes, I fucking do. Mr. Oh, I'm the real king of extreme wrestling. How many times have we heard that from Crimson?
We've heard that from Crimson, we've heard that now from Daniel Banner, we've heard
Banner?
that from Rack. Yeah, Daniel Banner is just all the titles that he wants to be nowadays.
I mean, after all, he did make the World of Creation title.
World of Creation! I won't diss it too much because it is still a title at the end of the day, and you still have to respect a title as such, but we've got how many now? I think we've got 10 wandering around. The pool's being distilled, ladies and gentlemen, and not in the good way. But, you know, there's only... The only belts that matter are the ones that we hold. I know you don't have any right now, but that's just because we can't actually have any matches to get any.
Don't worry. Fate is smiling on us, isn't it?
Fate's always been smiling.
And we all know our glorious leader, Richard Knight. He's always has a plan.
All of you seem to be sleeping on the fact that Richard Knight, as much as we are the enforcing arm of his will, it is his will that we enact, and you're all quite happy to ignore him when perhaps he is one of the most dangerous threats to SWF there is.
See, Side Splitter likes to think that he's the glorious leader, but he has got no idea how to lead anyone. Richard is the future. You can only follow his light like we have.
Imagine SWF, but ran by the society under Richard Knight.
That would definitely be something of pure intelligentness.
Intelligentness?
Yeah.
Is that a real word?
Well, you know.
I'm disappointed in you, DeCaro.
Come on, it's just me.
I know it's just you, but I'm still disappointed. But regardless, it's okay. I make mistakes as well. Like thinking that James Westney was younger than Leo Libra. I made that mistake. I admit it.
We all make mistakes, you
Yeah.
know, like, end of the day. But then again, you're not perfect, because we mostly are.
Mostly, yeah. Together!
Together.
Perfect!
I mean, at least we're not the...
Fuck the Demon Nation! Oh, it feels good to do that every time.
Yeah, it definitely feels good. But I think maybe it's the time we start recruitments. You know, like, we always keep saying that we've got more people in the society. Maybe it's time that we start revealing them. In due course, of course.
Well, who would we look to?
That's a good thing. Most of that roster wants us dead, and they want to beat the living hell out of us, so...
But if there's one thing that a lot of them have in common, and you should know from experience, is that a lot of them are looked down upon, ignored, invalidated, When they have the talent for it, they have the talent for professional wrestling, they have the talent, nobody else recognises it.
That's true, that's true. But who to answer? Who can we can ask? Doomsday?
Doomsday. That guy's not been turning up ever since he decided to do that Sister Abigail to me at the end of the 5-on-5. He's been threatening to come back and try and put me in my place, but I'm still waiting for you to come and do that. So I'm going to rule out any part-timers, so that immediately eliminates Wrecking Ball, Doomsday, your boy Carnage, all them. So they're gone.
Alucard Constantine.
The one who looks like Corey Cobain.
Oh, good point.
No. Look, I don't know enough about Alucard Constantine other than he doesn't turn up most of the time, but I can't stand to look at someone who looks like him.
It is tricky.
Crisis.
Oh!
Now, I know what you're thinking, ladies and gentlemen. He's probably the last person who'd ever want to join us, but I've been saying the things I've been saying, and you've been saying the things that you've been saying for good reason. We acknowledge his talent.
Yeah.
We acknowledge that he has rightfully got the titles that he deserves, but we do feel that a part of him deserves more than what he's gotten. He's only ever had 2 shots at the World Heavyweight title, and one of them was with you, and the other one was in the triple threat that was dominated mostly by James Westney and, shock horror, by Crimson.
It seems like Big Brother, can't keep his selfish needs to himself.
As much as he keeps saying that that's not how it goes, all of his actions say otherwise.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you see that? Whatever it was, when he decided to take over my channel.
Oh, God. What was he using? Like a Nokia camera?
I don't know what it was, but I will be honest. I don't think any sort of protection is going to protect from whatever that was. No,
Definitely.
I'm being serious. Whatever that was is similar to what we deal with. So maybe the society is going to have to be enforced for this. But regardless, we'll deal with him just as we will everyone else. Other than Crisis, though, I can't really think of anyone else right now. I'm sure that there'll be more, and between you and I, there'll probably be other names that we have wandering around in our heads, but we probably won't want to say out right now.
See, why spoil the fun?
Why spoil the fun indeed? Scarlet Horror.
Who? Who's Scarlet?
Dante O'Cara's little plaything.
Oh, her?
Did you not see that she responded to me?
Oh, that's funny. That's actually quite funny. I mean, you would have thought from the last time we paid them a little visit.
I remember that oh so well. I even reminded them in that very swanky video, I must say.
But here's the thing. Yeah, that aside, it doesn't really matter who they are, isn't it? They could be on that side of the fence or this side of the fence. It doesn't really matter whose side you're on. You're always going to be inferior to us. The society is more than just a group of mercenaries. We are soldiers for a cause worth fighting for.
Although, that being said, it's never a bad thing to work for money, is it?
Well, we could use some money. Some moolah.
Well, the income's kind of dry. But I want you to watch what's coming up now. It's from a certain Mark Dolan. I don't think you've seen this yet, but
Oh, what has he said?
he sent this personally to me. Now, usually I have to dig through the SWF archives to pull up the promos that people make against us, but he delivered this to me himself without running it through the SWF channels. So here we go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and the SWF universe. It's me, Mark Dull. And due to recent events and recent attacks in SWF, I have decided to hire some private security for my match at Palooza 2 against Van Helsing. In case anyone decides to interfere, I will have backup to take care of the interfering members of the roster. And not only that, the old Mark Dolan's back. I will beat anyone I want. I will hurt anyone I want. I will attack anyone I want. I will get what I want. At the end of the day, I always do when it comes to SWF. So, no matter who it is, what it is, just think I will get the match that I want and the title that I so rightfully deserve to have. Even if it means going through you, Arcade Knight, if it means going through you, Lawrence, or Side Splitter as you are called. I will finally get my UK title match again. The one thing you signed a contract for, never give him. Because I don't kiss your ass and suck your dick and tell you everything else you'd like to get a title shot. I don't care. I'm not going to do that thing. I'm not going to tell you you're all perfect, you're great. You know, that's not me. That's not Mark Dolan. That's not ever going to be me. I'll see you at WrestleMania.
What? Who the heck is going to be his security?
Why he sent it to me in the first place, I have no idea. But apparently, he's trying to send us some sort of message. Is he scared of us?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, let's face it. If I weren't in the society, I'll be scared of you.
But you are. And that's the difference. Now, look. Mark Dolan, you've been out of this game for a while. Things have changed, and I'm glad that you acknowledge that some of those things are true. Like, you acknowledge that SWF is not exactly the safest place to be in right now. Thanks to yours truly, but I'm not sure what hired help's gonna do for you. It's got to be some very good, very exceptional, very talented hired help to even make a dent in your progress. And I'm sure you're going to use them to get yourself to the World Heavyweight title picture. If that's how you want to play it, that's fine. It's just... don't expect it to not come back and bite you in the ass in the future.
Like it always does.
Yeah. I would never rely on people that I have to pay to protect me.
No.
I'd much rather rely on someone, and I'd hope people would rely on people that you can trust, that you know would have your back. There is one thing to speak about after this, but we'll save this for another time. You probably know what it is.
Oh yeah, I think I do.
Which is quite serious. But, unless you have any more words to say, my friend.
All I can say is 3 simple words. Rise the society!
Rise the society! It's a good day to be us. Oh. Frisbee!